Hello everyone and welcome to another Halloo Sees It review. This evening I am reviewing Night Night, the hilarious game of pillow fights. This is published by Blue Orange Games and it is for 3 to 6 players, ages 7 and up. Let's go ahead and show you what comes in the box. Some great packaging here. Everything does fit in the box nicely. Well sized for the game itself. Obviously taking up most of the room are the 2 included mini pillows. As you can see, they fit in my hands very well. Very easy to throw, which will be key. We'll talk about that. They have some fun little faces on these pillowcases. They do have little pillowcases on them, and so they can be separated out. They are separate. Inside the pillow is a really nice, just kind of soft fabric in here, sewed up around some filling. But yeah, you can totally pull the pillow out and get those pillows back in this pillowcase. When they're in the pillowcase, they're very tight. They're not going to be falling out or anything. So very well done on the pillows. The kids love the little fun faces on them as well. So yeah, they are fairly soft. Again, they're fairly compact as well. Obviously, as we talk about the game, you will be throwing these at people. And grabbing them to defend yourself, grabbing them and putting them up to your ear, pretending like you're asleep, some of those actions. It does say multiple times not to, throw at the eyes, the face generally, hopefully, but we haven't really had any issues with that as they are very soft. With corners of the fabrics and different things like that, you still don't want to get them close to your eyes, however. But yeah, as far as the pillows go, very nice. Includes 2 of them. We haven't really upscaled it yet. I think the game works great with the mini pillows, obviously. Have like, our me pillow here that is substantially larger. We also have, this is one of the pillows that we have. One of the normal pillows for size comparison. You could, I guess in theory, do it with just a couple of big pillows as well. We haven't really done that yet. A little bit different dynamic for sure on that. But let's go ahead and show you the cards that come in the game. Again, this is really a quick-paced or a very fast game where you are flipping over cards and you're trying to get rid of your cards. So the backs of the cards are all the same here. They have the purple color on them, Night Night. And then on the other side, they're going to have some sort of image on there. They're either going to be an attacking pillow, attacking knight, a defending knight. There is the sleeping dragon. And we also have another type of card, if I can find them in here, is the, I think, sleeping, what do they refer to? The king, silent king. Yeah, the silent king. So we'll talk about the gameplay and the actions there here in a second. As far as the component quality of the cards themselves, they are okay. They're not like super high quality, but they're also good enough for what the game is, right? So they are fairly thin. They're round. They shuffle. So when you go to shuffle these, do a quick shuffle. They have a nice bend to them, so they are actually fairly easy to shuffle, which is nice. But yeah, the artwork I think is fun. Obviously, they're color associated, but then you also have some symbols on here to help as well, right? So obviously red and green, attack and defend. And so I don't suffer from any sort of color blindness, but I know red and green can be one of those significant things, but you do have some other indicators here, right? With the sword and the shield. Obviously, the dragon's very different, and the Silent King as well. So those are the different types of cards and the quality there. I'll talk about the rules here quickly, and then the gameplay, and get into some thoughts on the game. The rules do a great job explaining the game. They also have the pillowcases and pillows are machine washable, and are not recommended using a tumble dry machine, but just air drying them. So those are in the rules itself, which is nice, so that they don't have like tags or something else on these. They've captured that in the rules. So the game sets up a little bit differently. For a 3-player game, you're only going to be playing with one pillow. For 4 to 6 players, you're going to be playing with both of them. And each player is going to receive a certain number of the cards. The rest will go in the box. And really the game is going to play a series of phases. There's the action phase where things are being flipped over and actions are being taken or not being taken. And then the resolution phase. And so basically what happens is you have people who have their little stacks, and everyone's going to flip over at the same time one of their cards. And then depending on the cards that are on the table, that's going to come up with a certain actions, right? So the attacking knight will be grabbing a pillow and throwing it at another player who has the defending knight. If, as in this example, I can't believe that just happened, but if in this example all are attacking, no action would be taken. If someone grabbed the pillow and to throw it at someone, that would be an incorrect action. And in kind of the resolution type phase of this, what would happen is everyone who did not go for a pillow in this case successfully acted accordingly to the rules, and so that they would be able to discard their cards into the box out of the game. Again, in this game, you're trying to get rid of your stack of cards. If this player had picked up the pillow to throw at someone, then that person would have to put that card on the bottom of their pile, and we would go again. And it goes like this until someone runs out of cards, and whoever runs out of cards first is the winner. The Silent Knight, or the Sleeping Dragon, when this card is flipped over, those people are going to try to grab a pillow and put it up to their ear, as if they were sleeping on the pillow. With that being said, this defending knight, obviously they would do nothing in this case because there is no attacking knight. So the defender, if there were an attacking knight in this situation like this, then all 3 individuals in this case would want to grab, and in this case we'd only have one pillow, would grab the pillow. Obviously there's only one pillow, so whoever grabs it first and does the appropriate action, either throwing it at the defending player. So again, very specific, attacking, you have to throw it at a defender. The defender is trying to grab it and protect themselves, and the person with the sleeping dragon is grabbing it to try to go to sleep. So those are the main actions. You have a little bit, again, a unique situation with the Silent King here. So when the Silent King comes up, regardless of the action, so the only one who should be taking an action from these 2 individuals would be the Sleeping Dragon. But with the Silent King, this basically overrules any other cards that are on the table, and no actions should be taken. So if this person in error took it to go to sleep, or this person took it in error defending. They're not supposed to take it in the first place because there's no attacker, but no one's supposed to do anything because of this. If no one did anything, then all three would be able to discard these from their piles and we would go again. So the rules, they give examples of the gameplay, multiple examples there. They also have kind of an apprentice night mode where basically you just take out those Silent King cards to make it maybe a little easier on them. But yeah, that is the game. Fairly simple, right? But very fun. We've had a good time with this. It's in the same kind of line as, Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza and these other games where you are trying to react quickly based off of cards that you're flipping over. The thing that's kind of nice about this game is that it is not just like a matching game, which a lot of games tend to be. Like Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza is fun because as you say those words, if it matches, then you're doing something. In this case, especially with more players, you have to figure out based on all of the cards, you kind of need to look for that. If you flip over an attacking one, you need to make sure you grab this and throw it at someone, but you can't just throw it at anyone. You have to throw it at the defending player for that to be a valid action taken. Then, of course, you have, only so many pillows. You're kind of fighting over that and whoever's quickest. And so I like that aspect. We have, obviously, some things that are, going to make it, hey, I need a pillow. Most of the time, you're going to need a pillow to do something, whether that be throw at someone or pretend to be asleep. And as those different kind of combinations come up, then you have those Silent Kings, which also has that element of like, hey, you may see attacker and you're not looking at all of the cards, which you really need to. So I like the fact that you're looking at everything. It is simultaneous play. It's very quick. So, one thing with, this is great to play with kids, and my kids have really, really enjoyed this one. But you may have, kids or individuals who, that's just not their cup of tea, right? They're going to be last every time, or they're going to struggle with that. And so there may be, just be aware of that, right? It's a very quick paced game. And you may just need to have some of the older kids or older players slow down, or in a lot of cases, right, the older players, the kids are going to be much quicker than the older players. So it's a fun family game. I like the player count in this is 3 to 6 players. You have some scalability with the 2 pillows for more players and only playing with 1 with that few 3-player count. But it's still fun with 3 and up to 6. Again, it's one of those things where you're going to have a lot of people losing cards. But it's really very, very fun. Again, I haven't played with real pillows yet. That seems like it would be a little bit madness, but if you have a bigger space or something, it might be fun to kind of try something like that out. But anyway, we really enjoyed Night Night, published by Blue Orange Games. If this looks like something that you'd enjoy, go ahead and check it out. Thank you for watching this review. Hopefully you found it informative and helpful. We appreciate you watching the video. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the next one. That is how Lou sees it.